Hey everyone, we are here backstage at So You Think You Can Dance Season 10, and we have another couple that just came off stage who are exactly the same height, by the way, which is kind of eerie. But introduce yourselves.
I'm Malece Miller.
Soul, or you call me Jade, Zuberi.
All right. So how did you guys feel? Because obviously we hear what the judges' feedback for your performance tonight. So what is your feedback to your own performance? How do you feel about it?
I definitely think that from rehearsal, we definitely stepped it up, just took it out there and left it all on the dance floor, and I'm just great that they felt the same way.
Yeah, pretty much just piggybacking off, what Malece said. It's all been a really good experience, and just the fact that I knew I had to push myself even harder on the live show. So just to do that and just get the feedback that we all got, like even better than rehearsals, it was great.
Let's say they give you one more week to perfect this. What would be the number one thing you guys would want to go back and kind of like work on for the performance?
Oh man, can you repeat the question?
Like if let's say they get, because I know you guys get people don't understand, you get such a short time for this choreography. It's not like you get 7 full days. So if you guys had like another week, they said go practice it for another week, like what would be the game plan? What do you think you guys would do differently?
I definitely think I would have tried and focused on my performance level a little bit more, because that was my biggest struggle, but I was always concentrating on what I needed to know over like my performance, so that's what I would have done different.
Probably just executing better, maybe just a little bit more sharpness, on the musicality aspect. I know, all the notes were there I was hitting, but coming from, like animation and whatnot and popping, you have to make sure that your moves are really clear and you execute the beat perfectly. So that's probably about the only thing I can say I can give myself more.
How is it dancing for the stage? Because I know you guys have to worry about camera angles and lights and everything like that. Is it much more difficult than you thought, or because you guys have probably performed before, it's second nature? What's your take on that?
I definitely think it's a different feel. Like, I don't know if it's harder, but it's just different. It's so different being on that stage.
Yeah.
For me, it is a bit familiar because I'm used to doing talent shows. I've, been in talent shows since 4th grade all the way to senior year in high school. And so it's definitely, I'm kind of used to it. It is a little bit of pressure because live shows, there's no editing.
Yeah.
So you really have to make sure you're at the top of your game and you don't mess up. So that's probably the only part that is different, and plus you're not in your own style either. So in your own style, you can mess up and nobody would even know that you messed up. But in somebody else's style, you mess up and be like,
How'd you do that? All right, really quick, I'm going to ask 3 quick questions, and you're going to say MRS, whoever does it more. So who is the one that always jokes around more in practice?
I'll probably say me. Yeah.
Who's the one that's always like, oh, can we take a break? It's tiring.
I don't think anybody did.
No.
I don't think either.
No.
And then lastly, who is the more strict one?
Probably me.
You're more strict?
Oops.
Yeah, I know it's a good thing.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Somebody's got to do it, I guess.
All right, you guys, make sure you keep them around. We want to see them next week here on So You Think You Can Dance. Thanks, guys.